Hello viewers, you're watching Nltv News now. Let's start with the headlines first. In view of the Statehood Day on 1st of December and Hornbill Festival, Home Department issues a circular stating mass social work on 30th of November from 6 am to 9 am in all the districts and sub-districts of Nagaland. With focus on the bill to repeal the 3 contentious farm laws, winter session of Parliament is set to begin from Monday, 29th of November. After Vodafone Idea and Bharti Airtel, Mukesh Ambani-led Reliance Jio announces up to 21% hike in its prepaid tariff from December. Despite the concerning air qualities in the national capital, authorities have decided to reopen all educational institutions which were shut down for 2 weeks. All India Masjid-ul Musliman Chief Asauddin Owaisi slams BJP over the leak of Uttar Pradesh teacher eligibility test paper leak. I'll read through the news in detail now. In view of the Statehood Day on 1st of December and Hornbill Festival, the Home Department issued a circular on 28th November stating that there will be mass social work on 30th November from 6 am to 9 am in all districts of Nagaland and subdivisional headquarters of the state, with the involvement of all the state government employees and the general public. The aim of the social work will be to make the wards and colonies free of any kind of waste, rubble, muck, foliage, or overgrowth, etc. The debris, building material and any kind of waste which may be creating public nuisance or giving dirty look along roads and paths should be removed or disposed of. Further, in view of the festive season, steps may be taken for ensuring facelift of all government buildings and also for putting decorative lights on them by 30th of November. First Naga Bollywood playback singer N.K. Naga has been awarded with the title of India's youngest masterpiece in the field of music at Bharat Mahotsav held in Zurich city of Switzerland. The event was being held from November 20th to 24th, 2021, commemorating the 75th year of India's independence. N.K. was honored with the award for his patriotic songs and also for being the first Naga Hindi singer at the national level. Union Minister of State for Defence and Tourism Ajay Bhatt on Sunday visited the family members of late Captain Kengruse at Kohima. Late Captain Nikhio Zakuo Kengruse MVC was an Indian Army officer of 2 Rajputana Rifles who was posthumously awarded the Mahavir Chakra, India's second highest gallantry award, for his exemplary valor in combat during operation in the Kargil War. In 1999, notably Bhatt, who is on a 2-day visit to Nagaland to review the security situation and the operational preparedness, will also meet important leaders of the state in Kohima and Dimapur and further pay homage to those who made supreme sacrifice in the line of duty. With focus on the bill to repeal the 3 contentious farm laws, the winter session of Parliament is set to begin from Monday, that is from the 29th of November. Union Agriculture Minister Narendra Singh Tomar will table the Farm Laws Repeal Bill 2021 in the Lok Sabha on the first day of the session. Even as the government has decided to repeal the 3 laws, the Parliament session is expected to be a stormy affair over the farmers' demand for a law on minimum support price for crops. The opposition parties have already favoured the farmers' demand and would try to corner the government over the issue. The ruling BJP and main opposition party Congress have issued whips to their MPs to be present on the day. This month-long session will see 26 bills listed for introduction in the Parliament. The winter session of Parliament will be held between November 29th and December 23rd. The second and final day of SPCA Winterfest concluded at Dimapur Government College Ground on Sunday. During the first day of the event, the trained dogs showcased their skills, followed by a dog show. On the final day, a fashion show for the dogs was held, followed by a concert by different artists. We have more on this. Let's have a look.
SPCA is a short form of the Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, Act 1960. Yeah.
And so like itu kiman district ase na all Northeast or Nagaland iniga kinga kiman tok spread huine ase.
Actually, as per the law, every district is supposed to have an SPCA, but I've not heard of any district that is active in Nagaland. I think Dimapur district is the only active one, and I hope the rest of the district will follow suit and the same will be formed and activities will take place, like we are trying to set up an example to bring about awareness in the whole of Nagaland.
So what about the other states of Northeast?
Not heard about it. I've been trying to inquire, but I've not got any definite answer from anybody so far.
So this is the first program of SPCA, I think, like this kind of events. So how was your experience, and say something about this program?
Oh, I'm very, very happy to see such a good turnout, especially being the first time. And I hope in the future, we'll continue to have and maybe have better shows and lots of things. And I can see that a very good turnout, in fact, and I'm very happy about it. And it really inspires us. And we're privileged to have a lot of people coming from outside also, from Calcutta, Guwahati, Shillong. And I'm very grateful for them because they've also sponsored us.
So like, are you planning to continue this kind of programs in the future?
Yeah, let's hope so, because it's called a winter fest, so maybe every winter we'll try and have this program like this and then make a lot of improvement on it. Yeah.
So any sponsorship or help from, apart from the SPCA, to the SPCA?
Help from outsiders?
Yeah.
We've got a lot of people donating towards the cause, but I'm very grateful to Pedigree, the company, and then Captain Jack, and then the Drools, and all of them, like they've given a lot of gift hampers to the dogs and also in cash also. So I'm very grateful for them. And I'm also grateful to Bethany Hospital, Shillong, who have sent us a little bit of donation. And we are very grateful to all the people who have given, in Nagaland also, pet lovers. Besides that, also unknown people have come forward, like giving us. It doesn't matter how much you give, it's because you give lots of love. And I also want to mention a very old United Welfare Organization. Though they are a very old organization, now my mother is the president. She's 96 years old, but she gave donation. Then lady Mrs. Martha Walling also. And all of them have been giving us a lot of support with prayers and everything. So I'm very grateful to God for that.
So ma'am, under your SPCA, how many dogs have you rescued till date after you started?
I have never kept any numbers like that. But we have, every day there's always an incident where we get a call from outsiders or from, the roadside people, like they come across a dog who's been injured or something.
After Vodafone Idea and Bharti Airtel, Mukesh Ambani-led Reliance Jio on Sunday announced up to 21% hike in its prepaid tariffs from December. The new unlimited plans will go live on 1st December and can be opted for all existing touchpoints and channels. All three major private telecoms have now upped their price plans to bring in more revenue from customers. The tariff hikes entail Jio phone plan, unlimited plans and data add-on and range between 19.6% and 21.3%. The company stated that these plans will provide the best value in the industry. Schools, colleges and other educational institutions in Delhi that have remained closed for over 2 weeks due to hazardous air quality levels in the national capital are set to reopen on Monday. Delhi's Environment Minister Gopal Rai had on Wednesday announced the Aam Aadmi Party government's decision to reopen educational institutions after the air quality levels in the city showed improvement. The decision from the Delhi government to halt physical classes came after the Supreme Court expressed concerns over high pollution levels and exposing school-going children to dangerous conditions. Delhi government has adopted many measures to tackle air pollution. Gopal Rai and Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia have urged the public to rely on public transport rather than private vehicles.
पॉल्यूशन के लिए चिंता तो है नहीं, ये बात नहीं, चिंता कभी से है, लेकिन अब ये ऑनलाइन क्लास के चलने के चक्कर में पेरेंट्स सब इतने परेशान हो चुके हैं, सबों की कमाई कम हो गई है और स्कूल में खर्चा बढ़ गया है। कमाई का करीबन 20 से 30% पैसा जो है सिर्फ स्कूल के खर्चों में जा रहा है। ऑनलाइन क्लास चल रहा है, आज के डेट में ये प्रोजेक्ट बना के देना है, कल वो प्रोजेक्ट बना के देना है, डेली बेसिक पे 150 का खर्चा स्कूल का लगा हुआ ही है। हाँ, बहुत प्रभावित हुई है। बच्चे मोबाइल में व्यस्त हो गए हैं। जो बच्चे मोबाइल नहीं पकड़ते थे आज की डेट में दिन भर मोबाइल लेके बैठे हुए रहते हैं। और रही पॉल्यूशन की बात, तो क्या घर में बैठने के बाद पॉल्यूशन नहीं है? घर में भी पॉल्यूशन है। ये तो है नहीं जो पॉल्यूशन बाहर ही है, घर में नहीं है। बच्चे स्कूल आएंगे फिर ही पेरेंट्स को टेंशन है, घर में रहेंगे फिर भी पेरेंट्स को टेंशन है। पॉल्यूशन के बारे में सरकार को सोचना है, हमें नहीं।
प्रिकॉशन तो ले ही सकते, आपने क्या कुछ बच्ची को बताया कि क्या?
हाँ, प्रिकॉशन के लिए है, वो हम ले रहे हैं। मास्क पहन के रहना, हाथ सैनिटाइज करते रहना, ठंडे पानी से धोते रहना हाथ को, गर्म पानी पीना।
केशव शर्मा। आपकी बच्ची पढ़ती है? हाँ, स्कूल में पढ़ती है। किस क्लास में? 11वीं में पढ़ती है। हाँ, बच्चों की तो प्रभावित हुई है। पढ़ाई कर रहे अभी भी प्रदूषण यही, इसमें तो जानबूझ के जो है ना, ये कभी ऑनलाइन कभी कुछ एक ही चीज में चलो यार।
AIMIM Chief Asauddin Owaisi on Sunday slammed the Bharatiya Janata Party over the leak of Uttar Pradesh teacher eligibility test question paper. He also charged the state government with playing with the future of the youth. He further took a jibe at the UP Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath and remarked the future of nearly 20 lakh youths has suffered a setback due to his government's failure. Furthermore, Owaisi questioned how the question paper could be leaked when the Yogi Adityanath government claims to have a strong stance towards criminal. The Karnataka Association of Resident Doctors has called for an indefinite strike from November 29th to protest against the non-payment of their COVID allowances and non-reduction of fees. The strike will mean withdrawal of all the elective services including OPDs and elective OTS, excluding emergency services in all the medical colleges affiliated with CARD. While the association had announced a similar indefinite strike on November 9th, it has called off after the Minister for Medical Education promised to resolve it in 10 days' time. The state had announced COVID allowance of Rs 10,000 per month from up to all resident doctors. However, no money has been paid yet. Also, the academic fees was hiked from Rs 30,000 to 1,20,000, a nearly 400% hike. The students were not given any concession during COVID, even when the school fees were reduced. An earthquake of magnitude 3.6 on the Richter scale occurred on Monday at around 4:17 a.m. in Vellore district of Tamil Nadu. According to the National Centre of Seismology, the quake happened with a depth of 25 km. The epicenter of the quake was located at 59 km west-southwest of Vellore. Meanwhile, further details are awaited. Prime Minister Narendra Modi announced an ex gratia of rupees 2 lakhs each from the Prime Minister's National Relief Fund for families of those who lost their lives due to the road accident in West Bengal's Nadia district on Sunday. PM also announced that the injured will be given rupees 50,000 each. At least 18 people were killed and 5 others injured in a road accident that took place in West Bengal's Fulbari area of Nadia district. Meanwhile, the injured people have been shifted to Shakti Nagar district hospital as per the police officials. Four persons, including a woman, are feared trapped in an abandoned coal mine for the past 2 days. With the local police having failed to trace them, a senior police officer said a team of NDRF personnel has arrived to Bokaro to carry out search and rescue operation at the Bharat Coking Coal Limited mine in Chandikari block of the district. The officer said that the four, all residents of Tilatand village, reportedly got trapped after the mine collapsed on Friday. Bokaro SP Chandan Kumar Jha told PTI that the NDRF team will start operations later in the day to rescue the four, who had entered the quarry for illegal mining. A top Maoist leader has been killed in an encounter with security forces in Odisha's Balangir district. DGP Abhay said that an anti-Maoist operation was launched on Saturday evening based on reliable information in the Junanbagal area of Kaprakol police station in the district. The Maoist first fired at the security personnel and in retaliation, the security personnel returned the fire, he said. In the exchange of fire, one Maoist identified as Shankar, a member of the Balangir Barga Mahasultan division of the left-wing extremists, has been neutralized. The DGP said that there were 6 to 8 Maoist rebels in the area during the exchange of fire. Arms and ammunition and some incriminating Maoist material have also been seized from the spot. Combing operation is still underway.
देखिए, कल खपराकोल पुलिस स्टेशन के अंदर एक एंटी नक्सलाइट ऑपरेशन किया गया था, जिसमें बीबीएम डिवीजन के महासमुंद एलओएस के एक माओइस्ट कैडर का ये डेथ हुआ है। पुलिस सर्च ऑपरेशन कर रहा था, पुलिस के ऊपर फायर है। उसके बाद रिटेलिएशन फायर में दिस एक्शन डन एंड हम लोग सभी माओवादी को रिक्वेस्ट करते हैं कि वो मेन स्ट्रीम में आ जाए, सरेंडर करें एंड उड़ीसा गवर्नमेंट हैज़ अ वेरी गुड सरेंडर पॉलिसी।
सर, उसका परिचय मिला है क्या?
Over 3,500 smuggled iPhones worth Rs 43 crore was caught at Mumbai airport by Directorate of Revenue Intelligence. Officials of DRI recently caught 3,646 iPhone 13 at Mumbai airport in what they said was the biggest seizure of phones this year. The phones are worth Rs 42.86 crore, stated the official, and also released pictures of the smuggled goods. The phones were being smuggled into India from Singapore into consignments. Section 144 was imposed in the Teliamura area in Kowai district of Tripura after a police vehicle in which TMC candidates and polling agents were returning home after election results were declared on Sunday was attacked. The incident happened at Ompi Chowmingunani when the TMC candidates and polling agents were returning home under police protection. According to police, Kowai, a group of people attacked a bus that was ferrying TMC supporters. The local administration imposed prohibitory orders indefinitely in the Teliamura Municipal Council area after the incident. Officials said the ruling Bharatiya Janata Party has once again retained its power in the crucial Tripura civic body polls and restricted the opposition Communist Party of India, Marxist and All India Trinamool Congress from scoring maiden seats. India-China border issue takes a new turn as India expresses concern over China's investment in upgrading heavily on military infrastructure opposite the eastern Ladakh sector. According to sources, the Chinese are building new highways and connecting roads to further improve the connectivity of the Chinese military positions on the LAC and are also strengthening their missile regiments with new habitats and settlements being built, which in turn raises major concern for the Indian side. Sources also said that the Chinese are focusing on building infrastructure for their air force and army. An Indian returnee from South Africa has tested positive for COVID-19 in Dombivli area of Maharashtra's Thane district. The man's sample have been sent to genome sequencing to ascertain if he was carrying the newly found Omicron variant of coronavirus. The man is in isolation for now at the Art Gallery Isolation Center of the Kalyan Dombivli Municipal Corporation. He arrived from South Africa to Delhi on 24th of November and then travelled to Mumbai. Dr. Pratibha Patil, the health official at the KDMC, said that the patient's condition is stable and that the patient's brother tested negative for coronavirus. Other family members of the patients will be tested for COVID-19 on Monday. According to reports, the family members are currently in isolation. On Saturday, 2 travellers from South Africa had tested positive for COVID-19 in Bengaluru. However, it was found that they were infected with Delta strain of coronavirus. Well, that is all for now. This is Gargi Deka signing off. Keep watching Nltv.
Nltv.